Hello there, welcome back to my channel. And you can see I got another CGC box. And I know what's in the box. I know what the grades are, and I'm happy. And since now they've do imaging, you can see both the front and the back prior to them being shipped. Because sometimes the slabs do get damaged. So that's like the box looks good. It's just a question of did it make it through the shipping. So I've had 2 slabs damaged through shipping. I don't know where my knife is. I gotta use my scissors here. And before I forget, they're all white pages, which is cool. And they're all pressed down there at the CCS, which is part of CGC. Just checking here. They had a bottom thing. Save the bubble wrap. Now we're going to go with lowest, I suppose. I'll take this out of the thing here. Just check and see if there's any cracks. Looks beautiful. Yeah, everything looking good. So this will be, this is not a very old, it's 2000, it came out in 2011. And this is the last issue of Powergirl. I bought it for probably $4.25 because in America it's $2.99. Came back at 9.4. 9.4! They could have given me a 9.6. But yeah, this is a very, I guess you'd say, classic cover. This is the back. Green Lantern. But the reason I say that I probably paid $4.25, that's including GST and all that stuff, because nowadays this cover you will not be able to purchase for $4.25, because the raw, if it's not slabbed, if you check eBay, can go from $90 to $200 raw. And if this was a, let's say a 9.8, it was selling between $500 to $600 at a 9.8. This is money in the bank for me. Even if at a 9.4, because I only paid like $4 at the most. And on top of that, with the shipping and the grading and the pressing, it's still profit on this book. That's what's so crazy. But it's white pages. Oh. Now, a guy at the comic book store said most of these books. Oh, I guess there's a spine tech in the back. Huh. Ah. That's. I can see why it's a 9.4. He was saying that possibly because it's a black cover, black background, that there might be some color rub, but I can clearly see there's a itty bitty spine tech in the back. Oh well. The front comes off nice though. Yeah, it's white paint. Definitely nice. Oh, I didn't see that. You could definitely see a little bit of a spine tech in the back. Oh, where did I see that? I don't know if you can see it here. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, wow. Wow. But it is nice. I can see why it's a 9.4 because that's spine tech. But yeah, so basically, you would have not, like, I'm not going to go out looking and spending 90 bucks for another issue. And another reason, if I remember searching the internet, is that with it being the last issue, I think they only produced like 12, just over 12,000 of this particular issue. So that's probably why it's also around $90 if it's raw. But yeah. I finally pulled the trigger and said, I'm going to see what the grade is for this. Okay, on to the next one. So that's good. There's no damage there. This one here. This is another surprise. Let's just check here. See if there's any slab damage. Everything looks good. Now this cover, I purchased this issue, excuse me, probably last fall because I've never seen it, and this is going to be a 40-year-old book next year, and this is DC Presents Supergirl and Superman. And it was tied to Infinite Crisis. Like the other main covers that I can remember was the death of Supergirl and the death of the Flash. But I've never seen this particular issue. And I read it, and it was good art. Art was great. The storyline was cool because this character here was sort of tapping into the powers related to the whole earth-shattering multiverse thing going on. And on top of that, poor old Supergirl was getting a sense of foreshadowing about what was going to happen to her. And this came back, of course, as you can see, a 9.6. So it's like, this is going to be a 40-year-old book. I didn't think it'd be that hot. Like, it was, when I picked it out, like, it was a great cover. I didn't see I hardly saw any spine ticks because I thought it'd be like, I didn't think it would be 9 because it's a black cover. It's 40 years old. But no, I read it and it was a good storyline. I'm gonna send it in because this is it. There's a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of color on the front end of a black background. But no, I was shocked, really. Like 9.6. This is a 40-year-old book. I'll put a close up there. And this is the back. So no, this is pretty awesome. 9.6. You had like stupid spine tick on that Powergirl. Okay, let's see what the other one is. Let's check to see if there's any damage to the slab. Everything looks good. Oh, excuse me. This is Adventures of Superman. Now, I thought this was the first appearance, or first interaction between Superboy and Supergirl in her classic costume. So yeah, that was 9.6. Like I said before, they're all white pages. And this is the back. But 9.6. And this is like there's just what you saw on the cover is what you the artwork is what you saw. The artwork you saw on the cover is what you saw in the book. Those were the good old days. You know, nowadays it's just variant cover after variant cover, and that just show the art. What you see, like that's how you sell comic books. What you see is what you got. Gummit and Hazelwood. They awesome together. So that was cool. Another awesome. What's the next one here? Now this one is also going to be almost a 30. This is a 30-year-old book. And I thought, you know, I'm going to get this sent in because I got the first one done already. And eventually it was part of a miniseries before Supergirl got her volume 4 regular series going. And just check to see. Everything, no cracks. Slab looks pretty good. And this is the 3rd issue of a 4-issue miniseries. I thought it was a great cover using her original costume. 9.6. Yay! And this is the back one. So it's sort of like a black cover, black background. So yeah, definitely. Like, and of course the change because she had these. She wasn't the original Supergirl. She's called the Matrix because she was made of proto matter. So she had in the background is the sort of character that she could morph in if she's really, really angry. Not like the Incredible Hulk, but still. Great cover. 9.6, and it's a 40-year-old book. Beautiful. And it's a newsstand edition, I should mention. You see? I should, right there. It's a barcode. There's no direct sale or anything like that. So that's kind of, that means I bought it at a gas station. Something to that effect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hang that on the wall too. So the last one. All these are great grades, except for that first one. So in my early videos, I had slabbed the first issue of the Supergirl miniseries, and it came back at 9.2. It's my original purchase. But the problem is that there was a chip off the slab. And I was like, oh, crap. So I thought, you know, these, compared to Powergirl, where I'd never go hunting for another issue, where Supergirl, when you're looking at it's easy to find this title, this issue. It came back to 9.8. Beautiful cover. And I probably spent $3 on it. Why? Because it's not as popular as the Powergirl final issue. But I consider this very iconic for this character. Iconic cover. So I don't have to hunt no more because it's a 9.8. Like I probably spent $3, but you know, I'm happy at 9.8. No damage to the slab. And this is the back end, of course. But so yeah, my original one was, I believe, a newsprint. This one is just a direct sales. But like I said, it's easy to hunt this down and purchase this first one. But I looked at it like, I'll send this down. Maybe I'll get a 9.6. 9.8, I'm happy. This will go on the wall. It's just a beautiful cover. Yeah, no. Nope. All the grades except for that first one. But yeah, it's a nice cover. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing. So the main ones that I'm surprised at is that 9.6 for the 40-year-old book. That's pretty cool. Because I have DC, this is one of the earlier videos I did, Superman and Superboy, and it came back at 8.5 because I read that a lot. Over the course of the years there, I'd go back and reread it because it was a good storyline. It was a good setup. 9.6 on this one. Ours. Back in the days when it only cost 75 cents to buy a comic. But yeah, it's cool. And then, of course, is this one. If it wasn't for that chip. Tick, I should say. Yeah. So I got 2 more boxes coming very shortly. Some more key, it would be more key focused actually from my collection. So until those boxes come, catch you later.